dear?
In backyard.
What do you think you're on?
Well, I needed somewhere to relax and enjoy myself, somewhere to enjoy the sun, so I thought I'd come out here, you know.
If you think you're going to lounge about out here all day in a deck chair, you've got another thing coming.
Well, I've naught else to do. I'm out of a job, remember?
Oh, well, there's a dirty big building in A-Town Street will put that right for you. It's called the Labour Exchange. They'll find you a job.
Aye, navvy, and look, you'll be late for work if you don't shift.
Oh, don't try and change the subject. Look, there's one or two jobs I want you to do before I go.
Oh, what sort of jobs?
Well, for instance, I want you to clean the windows. I want you to wash the pots. There's a sink full of pots there, no pots there, and the windows haven't been cleaned for a fortnight.
Oh, Ma'am, I wanted to sit out here and get a bit brown.
Oh, you selfish young devil. Why don't you think about me for a change and do something about the house?
I don't like housework.
Well, who does?
Well, you never do any. Anyway, you're a woman.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Women enjoy housework.
Oh, you've got a lot to learn, you have. Look, why do you think I come home for lunchtime?
For your lunch.
I come home to make the beds and tidy up a bit, and of an evening I usually wash your shirts and darn your socks, and when you're watching telly, I'm usually ironing your shirts, and in between times I cook a few meals. Women like housework. I hate it. And so do most women, and they've got to put up with it.
Well, it's not my fault.
No, well, you might be a little less selfish and try and do something around the house for me once in a while.
Oh, all right.
You can sunbathe afterwards.
Oh, it'll be chucking it down.
Well, I'd lock
Well,
them.
what do you want me to do, then?
Well, look, here's the grocery list. I want you to go and get those things from the corner shop. I want you to make the beds, wash the pots, and clean the windows.
Would you like me to donkey the step while I'm at it?
Yes, if you've time.
Hey, we're out of shoe polish.
Oh, Waker, I meant to get some last time I were at Corner's shop.
Oh, never mind. I'll just give him a rub round for now. Still counting, Uncle?
No, I'm just giving them a bit of a clean-up.
Hey, you got quite a few there.
Well, you got to bear in mind I've been saving these for a good many years now, you know. Hey, look at that.
Huh? Oh, it's German, isn't it?
Yeah. I got that in First World War. On battle at Somme, it were.
Huh?
See, we'd been attacking, and then Jerry's countered-attacked, and, well, it'd been going on like that for weeks and weeks. We didn't know where we were from one day to another. But one day, when we sort of pushed forward a little bit, I don't know how it were, but I kind of got cut off. There I were, and suddenly Jerry started shelling, and so I jumped into a crater for a bit of shelter like, and blow me if there weren't a Jerry there doing the same thing.
But he was surprised.
He was more scared than surprised. So were I, for that matter. We sat in that muddy hole for more than an hour. He didn't know no English, and I knew naught about German, and so we didn't say much. But any road, he gave me that coin as a souvenir. Hey, look, can you see where he scratched his initials on JW?
Oh, yes. Did you give him anything?
Well, I didn't have any money on me, so I gave him one of my buttons. He weren't much older than what you are. Well, neither were I, for that matter. We're just a couple of frightened kids, that's what we were. Any road, it quietened down, and we got out, and we went our various ways, and started killing again. It doesn't make sense, does it?
No, wars never do. Well, better be getting off.
Where are you going, Social Club?
No, not yet. I'm going to go round to see Irma first. We had a bit of a barney last night.
Oh, what about?
Oh, you know, I wanted her to go out, and she didn't want to, so we had a few words.
Well, it won't do any harm not to see each other for a couple of nights or so. You know what they say about familiarity.
Yes, I expect you're right. Oh, I just wasn't in an agreeing mood last night. Well, I better go and apologise. It's a funny thing, you know. I seem to be apologising a lot just lately.
And you will to women. But I shouldn't worry if I were you, David. She'll be just as anxious to make it up as what you are.
Aye.
I don't care what he thinks. If I want a night out with a girlfriend, it's naught to do with him.
Well, you're engaged.
So what?
So you ought to do what it says.
Oh, I do what our old fella says.
That's different. We're married. When you're engaged, you ought to be on your best behaviour. Time enough to be awkward when you've got his wedding ring on.
Oh, I think that's cheating. I mean, he either has me the way I am or he doesn't have me at all. And just because we're engaged, you know, don't mean to say I can't have a night out without him now and again.
Now, look here, Irma. There's one or two things you ought to know.
Oh, if it's about the birds and the bees, skip it.
You've got a nice lad there, and I wouldn't like to see you upset him. You ought to be more considerate. He's a good catch, and you want to keep him now you've got him.
Oh, you make it sound dead romantic.
Oh, there's plenty of time for romance later on. How do you think I got your dad?
In a raffle.
Don't be cheeky.
Well, you'd hardly call him the answer to a maiden's prayer, would you?
Oh, now, you're not being fair. I know he's middle-aged and fat now, but you should have seen him when we were courting.
Ah, young and fat.
Oh, he was a fine figure of a man. Do you know, at night we used to go for walks down Canal Bank. And sometimes on a Sunday, we get one of them all-round tickets on the buses and just ride about, you know.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Well, it was to us. We had each other and that were enough. Oh, the ex that. Come in, doors open.
Hello?
Oh, it's David, Irma.
Hello.
I'll make you a cup of tea, David.
Oh, no, it's all right,
no,
thanks,
it's
sir.
no bother, love.
Well, you enjoyed yourself last night?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we did. We went to the Palais.
Dancing?
Yes, why?
I thought you were going to the pictures.
We was, but Jean wanted to go dancing.
Oh.
What's up?
What do you mean, what's up?
With you.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Well, what are you looking so miserable for?
I'm not
then?
looking miserable.
Well, I wouldn't like to see you when you are, then. It's me going dancing, isn't it?
Well, just don't think you should go dancing without me.
Why not?
Because it's not right, you dancing with other fellas.
Give over this note to having a dance.
Oh, listen, I know the Palais. Blokes go there to pick girls up.
I know. Two tried to pick us up last night.
Oh, did they?
They bought us some orange drinks, like, and cakes and that.
Did you mean to say you let them?
Of course I did, if they're daft enough to pay for us.
Right. Well, you're not going there again.
You what?
You heard.
And who do you think you're ordering about?
You.
Well, don't. I'm not your skivvy.
No, you're my fiancé.
Oh, does that give you the right to tell me what to do, eh?
While you wear that ring, yes.
Oh, I see. Right. There's your rotten ring. You can keep it.
And where are you going?
I promised Mrs. Tanner I'd take this order to her.
Mrs. Tanner?
Yeah?
You sure it's not just an excuse to go around and see that layabout Dennis?
No. As a matter of fact, he said something about going and looking for a job.
Oh, all right then, but straight back mind.
Yes, Father. Well, I'm trying to be nice to Irma because she's feeling upset.
Ah. Irma?
Did you want something?
Oh, we're not very busy this morning, love. How about a nice cup of tea, eh?
All right, I'll put the kettle.
No, you wait here. I'll do it. And, Irma, I, you know, don't want to pry or anything, but, is there anything I can do?
No, not unless you can turn the clock back.
What do you reckon I ought to do then?
I don't know, Dave. Love, you want toast or bread with your egg?
What?
Toast or bread?
Yes, please.
You know, sometimes I think she does this on purpose. Toast or bread?
Oh, toast.
At last. Sorry, Dave. What were you saying?
How about Irma? Should I go round to see her, or should I wait for her to come round and see me?
Ken,
Yes?
I've changed my mind. I'll have bread.
Isn't that just like a woman?
Ken,
Yes, love.
bring the paper up, will you?
Yes! Oh, if this goes on much longer, I'll have a sore throat. Now then. Sorry, where were we?
Irma.
Oh, yes.
Well, I don't think she really meant it, do you?
What was that now?
You're not listening.
Yes, I am, Dave, but I'm busy and I'm tired. I've been running up down those stairs since 6:30 this morning, you know.
Oh, blow you, Jack.
What's that supposed to mean?
You couldn't care less, could you?
No, Dave.
Look, you've never liked Irma and the family. You're frightened to death now. They're going to be your in-laws.
Got nothing against them. I just don't think they're our type, that's all.
Our... Oh, what do you mean, our type? Just because you've had a decent education doesn't make you superior. You're just the same as the Ogdens underneath, and you know it. You were born here, in Coronation Street, with a backyard and an outside lavatory. Our dad was a postman, and our mum was a cleaner in an hotel. There's nothing to be proud of in that.
No, but I beat it. I'm proud of that. I didn't just sit back and accept it like the rest of them.
You beat it because my mum and dad slaved to give you a decent education. There's plenty more people could have beaten it with your chances.
Where's the breakfast?
Yeah, come in, love, come in. It's all right, Dave. Don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world, you know.
It's not just a tip. She's given me the ring back.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Plenty more fish in the sea.
I don't want any more fish. I want Irma Ogden. I happen to be in love with her.
Yes, you are, aren't you?
Oh, last I'm getting through to you.
Yeah, sorry, Dave. I've been a bit of a fool, I suppose, really, haven't I?
A bit. Boy, I could have hit you.
Yeah, well, look, Dave, don't go rushing into things. She'll be regretting it, so let her think about it and wait till lunchtime, then go round and see her, eh?
I suppose she doesn't want to see me.
She will.
Ken,
Yeah, come in, love.
I've changed my mind, love. I will have some toast.
What's this one, then?
That's a Maria Teresa Thaler.
Oh, what?
A Maria Teresa Thaler.
All right. It's old enough, isn't it?
Oh, well, it could be.
What do you mean it could be? It's got the date on.
Yes.
1780, look.
Ah, but it doesn't mean that it was necessarily issued then. For aught I know, that could have been minted last year.
How do you mean?
Well, when they started using these, they were sort of unofficial trade dollar.
I'm not with you, Albert.
Well, international currency. You know, they were acceptable in different countries, like.
Ah.
Yeah. And in the Arab countries, you know, Persia, Egypt, and all round there, they got so that they wouldn't accept any other kind of money but these. No, as far as they were concerned, these were genuine money, and out elsewhere were absolutely worthless. But the funny thing were, it had to have that date, 1780, else they wouldn't accept them. There's still a few places where they're used today, so they mint a few each year, but they always have the same date, 1780.
You live and learn, don't you?
All right, now have a look at this one.
Ah, well, some other time, Albert. I've got a blocked train waiting for me. Hey, I really came round to talk about that little discussion we had the other day.
Oh, do you mean you might be doing a few odd jobs for you, like?
Yeah, well, that's it, you see.
That's what?
Albert, I don't need anyone regular, like.
But I thought you said that...
No, I didn't say anything about anything regular. All I said was I needed someone to clean the place up on a Friday, but this is only about every 2 months, something like that.
I see. You've been talking to Jack Walker, have you?
Look, Albert, you don't want to bother about getting a part-time job. You want to take it easy. I tell you what, when I retire, I'm not going to start looking for work. Feet up, that'll be me.
Yeah, you'd soon get fed up.
Not me, mate. Do you know what I'd be doing on a lovely day like this if I was you?
No. Go on, tell me.
I'd be in the yard with a chair, sitting there, soaking up the sun.
Oh, what do you have to do that for? My nerves are bad enough as it is.
Ha ha! Ha ha! I thought you'd be like this. This is why I came on. It's just what I expected. Just what I expected. You know what you are? Lazy, selfish, inconsiderate, good-for-nothing lout. That's what you are.
You're left out, stupid and ignorant.
I am not joking, Dennis.
If you didn't jump to conclusions, you'd find that all the work's been done.
You what?
The groceries are in the kitchen, the beds have been made, the pots have been washed, dried and put away, and the windows have been cleaned. You can actually see out of them.
Well, I don't believe it. How did you find the time?
Oh, it's just a question of organisation, Mother.
Morning, Mrs. Tanner. Shall I do the carpets while I'm at it?
Hello, Uncle Albert. Still at it?
Aye.
Well, there's nothing wrong, is there?
No, there's not wrong. David, I want you to do me a favour.
Right. What is it?
Well, I want you to go round to our Valeries and make a phone call for me. You know how flummoxed I get when I start messing about with telephone. Look, here's the number. It's a Mr. Spiderwick.
All right, who's he?
He's a dealer in old coins.
All right. Thinking of buying some more, are you?
No, I want to see how much he'll offer me for these.
You what?
Yes, my coins. I'm going to sell them, the old job lot.
I am pleased to inform you that we are in a position to offer you temporary employment. Perhaps you'll be good enough to complete the enclosed staff questionnaire and return it to us. Yours faithfully, B. Garner, Personnel Officer.
That sounds all right. What sort of job is it?
Oh, it's in a factory. It's what they call light industry.
Oh, I hope you like it.
Oh, it'll be all right. You know, anyway, the money will come in handy. We got this morning and all.
Carefree holidays in Ireland. We go soon, don't you?
Yeah, next week. Hey, they have some dead funny names there, like Ballybunion, Castle Plunket, and Hungry Hill.
You'll be able to see the mountains of Mourne.
Oh, I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, Grandad Riley says the real island ends at the border. He doesn't count Ulster as being there, you know. Hey, why don't they make it all one country?
Oh, don't ask me, love. I don't understand it.
There we are, coffee and biscuits. And there's one for you, Lucille.
Oh, thanks. Hey, do you know why they don't make Ireland all one country?
What, Ireland?
Yeah.
Well, you see, it's like this now, love. The Irish are such an argumentative lot that if they ever united, they'd have nothing left to argue about. Oh, wouldn't make a left turn.
Yeah, fine, not ringing up Australia.
Oh, I wonder who he's phoning.
Nosy. How you feeling?
Fine. Feel a bit of a fraud lying here all day.
Yeah, you're enjoying it, aren't you?
I cannot tell a lie. Yes.
Hello, could I speak to Mr. Spiderwick, please? Hello, Mr. Spiderwick. I'm speaking on behalf of Mr. Tatlock of number 1 Coronation Street. I believe you're a dealer in old coins. Yeah, well, he's got a collection and he wonders if you might be interested in buying them. Well, he's getting on a bit. Could you come round here and see him? Fine, thanks, I'll tell him, thank you.
Did I hear right?
Yep, you did. Uncle Albert's selling his collection.
What for?
Well, as far as I can make out, money.
But after all these years, why?
You try telling him that. I've been at him for half an hour.
I will.
What's going on down there?
It's Uncle Albert.
Oh, will he tell us to come up?
No, he isn't here.
What?
I said he... Oh, never mind. I'm coming up.
Hey, what's
Hello,
all this about you
Ken.
selling your coins? Ain't never serious, are you?
I am not.
Well, you've had them for years. Why?
Well, what's the sense in hanging on to them? I mean, when all said and done, they're not but a few bits of old metal.
Oh, now, they mean more to you than that, Uncle Albert, and you know it. Now, come on. What started all this, then?
Well, I'm an old chap, Ken, and I haven't got many years left.
Oh, well, now you're talking silly.
No, I'm not. Why is it when anybody gets talking about getting old and dying, nobody wants to know? We don't live forever, you know, much as we try to crack on, we do.
Yeah, all right, but what's that got to do with selling your coin?
Well, I've been having a bit of a think, like, and there's one or two of them, they're worth a good bob or two, and I thought perhaps some dealer might give me 20 quid, or maybe 30 for the lot. So I might as well sell them and enjoy the money while I can.
Yeah, I see your point there, Uncle Albert, but I mean, if it's money you're after,
Now,
I
look,
could always...
I'm not taking any charity. I know that sounds ungrateful, but I don't mean it to be. I know that you and Valley do anything you could to help me, but, well, I'm an independent old beggar. I always have been, and I always will be.
All right, Uncle Albert, it's up to you, but you'll miss them.
Maybe I will, but my mind's made up.
Well, it's your life.
You're right. It is.
Who you smashing this pie out, kid?
I thought a bit for 7pence. I am touched yours.
I'm not hungry, Mum.
I'll try and eat a bit, love.
No, I couldn't.
Go on, it'll do you good. It's no good starving because you've had a tiff, you know.
It wasn't just a tip, was it? I mean, I gave him his ring back.
Oh, never do that, love. He might have pawned it by now.
Oh, you're a big comfort.
Yeah, you shut up and get on with your pie.
Mum, I don't know why I did it. Shall I go round and see him?
No, you let him come round here.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't?
He will.
Oh, I don't know. He's got his pride, hasn't he?
And you've got yours.
Why don't you meet him halfway? Say, Minnie Colbos, huh?
I told you to shut up. Oh, I'll go.
If it's Charlie, tell him I'll see him at Rollers. That was smashing that. Sure you don't want that?
Ooh, rabbit.
Ah, thanks, love.
Hey, it's David.
Hello.
Sam,
Yes, love.
kitchen.
I haven't finished my pie, eh?
Don't argue.
Huh? Oh, whatever I need, I know.
Well, I just thought I'd come round and see you.
I was going to come and see you.
Oh, I'm sorry about this morning.
Oh, so am I.
I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't we get engaged?
Oh, I've always wanted to be engaged.
I've got a ring.
Oh, it looks as though it'd just fit me, that, doesn't it?
Am I forgiven?
No. Not until he kissed me.
No use arguing with him, love. I've tried, and so's our David.
I'm not arguing, I'm just surprised, that's all.
Yeah, well, I can't take him with me.
Yeah, you can't take the money with you either. I'll just fill that up for you, then.
Thanks. What you going to do with all the money you get?
Well, for a start, I'm going to get myself a new suit. I haven't had one for 10 years, and this is that shiny I could shave in it. And I might treat myself to a weekend in Blackpool, and I'll put the rest in Post Office Savings Bank.
How much you counting on getting?
Well, about 30 quid, I reckon. Just been checking up in this catalogue. I've got a George II halfpenny that's worth 50 bob, and I've got an 1869 penny that ought to fetch 20 quid, and then there's all my foreign coins. They ought to be worth a bit.
I reckon we'll be borrowing off you.
I wish I knew what time you were coming. I reckon I'd better get round, because if he calls, I wouldn't like to be out. I mean, you would have thought David would have told me, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but he's got problems of his own, you know.
I wonder how he got on.
That? We're about to find out. No, all right, don't say a word. It's written all over your face.
Now, come on, who apologised to who?
We both did.
Hey, you've got some apologising to do.
Me?
You
What
were
have I done?
very rude to Hilda Ogden the other day when she tried to help us.
Oh? How do you know?
Well, news travels fast around here. It's called the Jungle Telegraph. Hilda told Stan, Stan told Len, Len told Jack, Jack told Annie, Annie told Minnie Caldwell, and Minnie Caldwell told me.
Marvellous, isn't it?
I want to send this to Mrs. Sharpers. Have I got the address all right? It is America, USA, or is it the other way round?
America is the USA, Mrs. Caldwell.
Oh, only I don't want it to go astray.
It'll get there. That'll be 7 and 6, please.
What for?
This, 1 3/2 an ounce, overseas airmail to America.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of letter, 3 ounces. You should use one of the special airmail letters.
Oh, I couldn't get all my news on one of them, and Mrs. Sharper said I had to tell her everything.
Oh, well, perhaps you should send it surface mail.
Oh, how much would that be?
That's 1 and 4.
Oh, well, that's better.
Takes a bit longer, mind.
Oh, does it?
Yes, airmail takes 2 weeks. The surface mail about 2 weeks.
Oh, I should be back here before she got it. Oh, I'd better have one of your special airmail letters.
Right, well, that'll be 6 months, Mrs. Caldwell. That includes the postage.
Oh, thank you. I've got to write to her. Mind you, I have sent her a couple of picture postcards. One of the rose gardens at Phillips Park and another of Central Station.
Oh, very nice. She'll like that. Oh, by the way, have you seen Sandra about anywhere, Mrs. Caldwell?
Oh, no, I haven't.
She went out about a quarter of an hour ago. Didn't say where she was going.
Oh, well, if I see her, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
Thank you very much.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Caldwell, love. Any news of Mrs. Sharper? No, but I'm just going to write to her. Oh, give her my regards. Yes, I will. Cheer up.
What can I do for you, Mrs. Ogden? If you're looking for your Sandra, she's out the back checking some stock.
Oh, no, I've just called in for a loaf, that's all.
White or brown?
White.
Sliced or plain?
Sliced.
A thin slice, medium slice, sandwich slice, or toast slice?
Haven't you just got an eating slice? Any'll do.
Right, well, 1 and 3 to you.
That they are. Ta.
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 Oh, hello, Mrs. Ogden. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, I?
Yes, it's about yesterday. I'm sorry if I was a bit abrupt, but I wasn't quite myself. You know, what with Val being ill and the twins to look after and...
Oh, well, that's all right, then. Now, is there anything I can do? I'll come round if you want.
No. I think we're winning. Thanks all the same.
Oh, all right, then. But if you need me, just give us a shout.
Yes, I will. If I need you.
How does that feel?
Oh, very soothing.
You've got a lovely physique.
Well, I like to keep it, you know. Pass us that paper, will you? Oh, thank you.
I thought you got it to look for a job.
Yeah, well, there's nought in it. There's plenty of jobs for secretaries, machinists and capstan lathe operators, but no for me. The only one I fancy is with Briarfield Electronics at 3,000 a year. There's only one thing stopping me from writing up for it.
What's that?
I'd never get it if I did. The advert says you need all sorts of degrees. I don't suppose they'd be impressed with my Bessie Street School report.
Oh, never mind, Dennis. There'll be something for you somewhere.
Yeah.
This is where you are. Oh, I should have guessed.
I was just coming.
Now, don't lie to me, my girl.
She was helping me look for a job.
Oh, yes.
There's the paper.
It's not his fault if there's nothing in it for him.
Believe me, Mr. Petty, I don't enjoy staying at home. I'd get a job tomorrow if I could.
Right, you've got one.
Eh?
Tomorrow morning, 8:30, my shop.
You're offering me a job?
I am. And by the time I finish with you, Dennis, you're going to need that deck chair.
Very interesting, Mr. Tatlock. You've got some very interesting coins here, I must say.
Oh, and you'd be willing to buy them?
Well, I think we might come to some mutually satisfactory arrangement.
Good.
Yeah. How much were you thinking of asking?
Nay, it's not up to me. I mean, you're the expert. Make me an offer.
All right, then. Shall we say, £2?
£2? Oh, you must be joking.
No, that's a fair offer, Mr.
But I've been checking in my catalogue. I've got the Jones a second halfpenny price, 50 bob.
But that's only if it's in good condition. Now, look at this penny. It's worn almost entirely smooth. It'll only fetch about 2 shillings.
Oh, well, then, Look, I've got an 1869 penny that's worth 20 quid according to this catalogue.
You see, exactly the same applies. You see, Mr. Tatlock, for a coin to have any value, it must be clear and unmarked. The inscription and the date must be quite clear. Now, look at this penny. It's practically worn smooth. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Tadlock. I realize it must be a big disappointment. You know, most people do think that if they have old coins, they must be valuable, but in most cases it just isn't true. Valuable coins are extremely rare. I suppose the most valuable coin in your entire collection is the Maria Teresa Thaler, and that's worth 9 shillings.
Well, what about my foreign coins?
Worthless curios, I'm afraid.
Right. And the lot's only worth 2 quid.
Now, look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go up to 50 shillings, but not a penny more. No, you won't get a fairer offer than the one I've just quoted. However, it's entirely up to you.